there, how are you? It's Diane Banks, voice actress, radio personality, and Disney fan like you. And I hope you're going to subscribe. Please do. If you haven't yet, click that red button. And don't forget my other videos like Disney freebies. I'm going to be doing another freebies video soon too, I promise, because I have a ton. But here's the last one that I did. My most recent vid right there is the thumbnail. So I hope you'll check that out and a bunch of others. We're going to talk about 8 major ways that Disney World's going to look different after coronavirus, and of course Disneyland as well. And Shanghai Disney is about to open up, so this kind of applies to all of them pretty much. I'm sure they're going to keep protocol pretty similar for all the parks, but I'd love to know in the comments what you're thinking about all this. Oh, look at that, I just noticed there's a bird on Walt's head. You know, like what you're thinking. Are you thinking of going? Are you thinking that's crazy? You want to wait till there's a vaccine? How are you feeling about all this? So do let me know in the comments. But first off, let's see. The crowds are going to be much smaller. So now again, this is when it opens up. There's no open date for the U.S. Shanghai's going for it, but not in the U.S. But when it does, 50% capacity for Disney World. In the beginning, and then in phase 2, again, we don't know when the heck that will be. Phase 2, you would get to 75% capacity. Now, if you are somebody who hates crowds, like most of us do, and you can afford to go and you're not worried about getting sick, that's a great thing to only have to deal with 50% of the crowds. Me personally, I will be waiting for a vaccine before I go anywhere near. But that's just me. So, like I said, I want to know what you think. Mickey will be wearing a mask. He does look kind of cute, though, doesn't he? Along with the other characters. Of course, the cast members have to wear them, too. And although they don't talk about this here, at Shanghai, all the guests have to wear a mask, too. So if you were going to go there, oh, yeah, let me know in the comments. Are you going to go to Shanghai? You'd have to wear a mask. And I think Iger talked about this a little bit, that probably the guests here, it would make sense if they were told to wear masks too, so I think that would probably happen, not just the staff and the characters, that everybody would have to be in a mask. I mean, that's just, right? Safety first for everybody. The lines are going to be longer because of the way they're going to set up the queues. And it says here, some eagle-eyed fans notice there's a virtual boarding group queue system being tested on the My Disney Experience app. At least as of last month, they were doing that. But the deal is spacing markers every 6 feet for guests waiting in line for rides or attractions. But again, if you're not worried about getting sick, it's a nice day at the park. Well, the lines might be longer, but you're not going to have people elbowing you and everything. And this was, I wanted to show you this from Shanghai because they put out a press release about all of this. So just to give you a feel for, so here's how it's going to look. They're going around cleaning. They're going to be wiping hand railings and all that stuff constantly. And then here's the thing with the rides. I don't know how on earth they're going to enforce this, either in Shanghai or here. How can you enforce that? Mainly, yes, I'm sure adults will hopefully, you would hope, behave, and you've got 50% capacity, so no elbowing. But little kids, they're not going to, like, know that, oh, I have to stay in the line. No, they're going to look at this and go, ooh, hopscotch, right? I don't see how they can possibly enforce that. But, you know, that's the goal. That's the plan, so we'll see how that plays out. Hand sanitizer everywhere. Well, they will be touchless hand sanitizer dispensers. That's good. Turnstiles, ticket stations, entry and exit points everywhere. Again, at Disney World, and of course Shanghai opening up. But I have to say, I've been on the sanitizer train for a long time. So even without the dispensers, I always have my own, and you probably do too. I mean, they make the cutest little dispensers. They know how to get in your wallet, don't they? Look at you, got your Mickey, you got your princesses, you've got your Spider-Man, all your Marvel characters. They had some, look at all these cuties too. I just wanted to show you these really quick because I thought they were super cute. Look at that with Minnie with a little bit of jewels. There's some Star Wars, so they've really made it great. And again, like when you're and if you have to wear a mask, Shanghai, yes, I'm sure here too. They've even got cute masks ready for us. Okay, so sneeze guards at the front desk. I'm guessing you're going to find sneeze guards everywhere. But they mentioned that. And then, like in the hotels, at the check-in and all of that. Dining menus are going to be disposable at your Disney restaurants. They're going to switch paper menus and to limit touch points. So disposable menus, you probably could order from your phone, things like that. So no touching. And a lot of restaurants that are opening up, God forbid, across the country, they're doing that too, paper menus and disposable. And then restaurants and theaters socially distance, tables 6 feet apart, theaters 2 chairs between, maximum 4 people, that kind of thing. But I have to tell you, I saw this and I thought, this is kind of a cool solution that I bet Disney will somehow use. This is in Amsterdam. And this is how they're doing outdoor social distancing. Isn't that cool? These are great looking greenhouses. Now, mind you, a greenhouse in the hot Florida sun would kill people faster than the virus, but they'd have to find a way to work around that. But I thought they look really nice, and it's a great solution. And the way they have it set up is they're not big enough for the server to go inside, which is the point. It's only big enough for like 2 people. Maybe they make them for 4, I don't know. But obviously then the server would, with their gloves and mask, hand you things, but they don't go inside. So you're keeping the social distancing at a maximum. I just thought that is a super neat idea and a good solution that I bet you'll see Disney use something like that. You know what I was thinking was, what do you call the, the sky thing that they're doing, the sky deck? Sorry about that, I'm clicking on the wrong thing here. Like the sky deck, wouldn't it be cool? Because those are already socially distanced. If you could have like a meal in there, I mean, they'd have to slow it down a lot. Or even a snack or something. I mean, there's a way to use that for cool social distancing too, if they put some air conditioning in there. Just a thought. And then this one, daily temperature checks. So the staff, again, in Shanghai, they're starting this already. You have to have 104 to be cleared or less, obviously. If you have flu symptoms, you got to go home. At Shanghai, the guests also are going to get temperature checks on the way in, and Iger also talked about that with Disney World, where it's likely. So I'm sure they'll do something like that when you come in, as well as the face masks. But some people were saying, well, it sort of takes the fun out of it when you see like Cinderella and Mickey Mouse in a face mask. But I have to say, they made a way to work with this where it's kind of cute, isn't it? With these masks, if you've got to do it. I mean, look at these. Now, supposedly all the profits on these are going to charity, but you get 4 for $20. They're super cute. And again, like with the hand sanitizers, you can get every kind of character combination available. Look at how cute those are. So that's the latest word on what's going on with Shanghai's opening, and also what we can expect if and when Disney World's going to open at some point. But I'd love to know in the comments what you think. A couple of these from Variety, I just thought was interesting, the variety of comments, how people are feeling about it. I'd go if Disney was open. They should still be doing fireworks every night. Open up already. And obviously they're not doing parades or fireworks for a while. And this person says, nobody's going back to Disney World or any other amusement park until there's a vaccine. Everything else is self-delusion. So I'd love to know, like I said, what do you think? How do you think this is going to go? Is it going to work? Are they going to be profitable? Do you even care about that? Are you going to wait for a vaccine? What are your thoughts? I just think he looks adorable even with a mask. But let me know. And who knows, maybe you're even going to Shanghai. Like I said, I'm waiting for a vaccine. So thanks as always for watching. It's Diane Banks. Don't forget to please subscribe, click the red button, and we'll talk soon, and stay safe.